Hello everybody. I'm currently sipping a little green tea right now. It is a beautiful day outside. I just went for a little walk earlier, stopped at a cafe that I hadn't tried before, did a little perspective doodling, had a very nice time just to get some outside time in. Quick apartment hunting update. We are officially moving at the end of the month. Paget, girl, you having fun over there? Paget. Oh. In my preparation for moving at the end of the month, I want to get started this week with kind of just going through and decluttering things, stuff that I know I don't want to bring into my new space. I already have a small pile of clothes that are just my yearly little closet declutter of things I'm finally willing to admit I'm never gonna wear, or just is too ill-fitting or is too worn out. I have a few items of clothing that are work clothes for companies that I just don't work for anymore. And in the last year, I actually got a lot more new work clothes. So I was previously holding on to those. I was like, oh, maybe I'll end up working for that company again. It might happen. You never know. But currently my wardrobe is absolutely stuffed with work clothes because I just got a bunch of like new work clothing from my like primary job. So get that ping pong ball, Paget. So essentially my wardrobe is stuffed with identical black sweatshirts, some of which I still need and some of which I arguably don't. So my goal is to go through a bunch of those today. And a little later this week, I'm gonna take you along with me and we'll go to other people's clothes, we'll get some stuff donated and just kind of rid ourselves of extra moving baggage. And Paget has still not caught the ping pong ball. Let me toss it down the hallway for her. Go get it. So that is task number 1 today. Goal number 2 today is in my junk journal. So I've been keeping a junk journal now for about a year. This is actually my 2nd journal, but I have so many other journals that are like side projects or travel journal, like travel dedicated journals. I have so many journals. It's ridiculous. It's a system that makes sense to me and me alone. That's all to say, I actually haven't really done any journaling in the last like couple weeks, and now there's been a lot going on in my life, like work-wise, with all the apartment hunting. I think I was sick. I've been very busy. I've felt very pulled away from my journal. So I came up with an idea to try and get myself journaling a little more frequently again. Basically my plan was to do 1 journal spread a day for a week. I actually started yesterday. I feel like what I usually love to do is a lot of collage and a lot of drawing and writing and just like kind of throwing everything in there. That's why I'm just over halfway and this journal is already so thick. I love sticking a ton of stuff in here, but I'm kind of trying to take the pressure off myself this week and just be like, just put anything in there. Here's the spread I did yesterday. It is just the lyrics to a Passion Pit song that had been stuck in my head. Yeah, so we're gonna do 1 page today and I'll show you how that ends up coming out. But first we're gonna get started on going through my closet because I know otherwise I would procrastinate that activity and just spend the whole day journaling. So let's go do that. Okay, so super briefly, this is the state of my closet. It's not too bad. All of the stuff up top is things that I already decided can be tossed. Okay, I have selected the hanging items that are subject to potential removal. Let's do a little try on now and just kind of see what we're thinking. The first 2 things I'm considering removing are these 2 little white tops. This one is a little cardigan that I just don't wear very often, and the second is this blouse that I admittedly bought for the Ren Fair last fall. I feel like this one has more potential use Then this one, this is the only white cardigan I have. I have a couple other little cardigans though that I almost always reach to over this one. Here's the cardigan on. It's cute. I bought this from Target maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's cute. It's not the best quality, but also like I don't wear it very often. It's honestly kind of giving bat mitzvah a little bit. I think we're gonna say farewell to this cardigan. Okay, now on the subject of bat mitzvah, this dress I bought when I was 15 years old for my brother's bar mitzvah. And I've held on to it just because I've always been like, oh, in case I need a nice looking dress. I don't remember the last time I wore it, so I don't even know if it still fits. I always just kind of assumed it probably did. But I haven't tried it on, so I think we're gonna try it on real fast and like see if this even still fits, looks good, feels good. Let's find out. Okay, here's the dress on. I am pleasantly surprised that I actually feel really cute in this dress. So I was like, oh, this is an easy thing to get rid of, but actually I'm not, like I'm reconsidering a little bit. I will say it is definitely big in the chest and it's a little loose in the waist. Felt like it was kind of going up and down a little bit. I think it's probably meant to sit a little higher and like fold over like this, I believe, or possibly it has the potential to be belted. Also the like arms are a little restrictive. Okay, I'm honestly genuinely shocked that I like this dress. I mean, that's a good thing because I've held on to it for 11 years or something like that. So I guess it's good that I like it. Damn, I thought this was gonna be easy to get rid of, but actually I think I'm gonna keep it still. This dress, on the other hand, is a pretty easy, I'm gonna get rid of it. I think it looks really cute on top, but it is bodycon. It is a bodycon denim dress, which is very fun. I found it for like $5 at a thrift store. So like for a $5 thrift store find that I think I wore as like a Halloween costume and like on a handful of other occasions, great. But I'm not feeling the bodycon dress. I don't see myself reaching for this ever. Yeah, here's a mirror shot of this dress. Again, the top half I love. The bottom half makes me very self-conscious, and I never reached for it for that reason. So we're just gonna say no, and that's okay. The last things from the hanging section of my closet that I'm considering getting rid of are 1 or 2 of these 3 identical black tops. Because I work in a venue that requires a lot of black clothing, I own a lot of black clothing, but I feel like these 3 things are so similar, I don't need all of them. That said, though, they're also different enough that that's why I've held on to the 3 of them for so long. Black shirt-like item number 1 is like a lightweight jacket from Zara. Black top thing number 2 is a flannel from Faraday, I think. And number 3 is a Beverly Hills Polo Club button-up shirt. I believe all 3 of these items I actually got from like my workplace's lost and found. I feel like the shirt that I reach for the least is this black button-up. Let's try it on. I don't know, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. So let's try the Zara jacket now. It's not really a warm weather jacket, it's really like a springtime jacket, maybe fall. Not for when it's actually cold. No, I like this, damn it. I do like this one still, I do like this one. I think, what do you got, Paget? Paget's found something to play with. I think I'm still gonna keep this. I think I'm only gonna get rid of the button up because I can definitely get rid of that, but this, I'm like, I'd wear this tonight, honestly. I like this. Okay, that's that decided. Great. Okay, I went through my shirts and my pants and also like my underwear and socks drawer. After going through all of those, I decided only to cull 1 white t-shirt. I'm kind of proud of myself for that because I feel like that means that all of my wardrobe really serves me. Basically, the reason I decided to get rid of this white t-shirt is 1, because I already have 2 other white t-shirts. I don't really feel like I need a third. And two, this one was honestly kind of an impulse purchase. It's a nice quality, but it is honestly too big. And I just never reach for it because of that. And I've tried making it work before. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna make that nice white t-shirt that I bought work. And I almost always end up going no and changing out of it. So we're gonna say goodbye to this white t-shirt. That is clothing successfully organized. Very proud of myself. Now all I have to do is pack it up, and in a few days we will take it to get donated. Okay, hello. Couple hours later, I just finished my little journaling session. I don't have a good setup to like film as I journal, so I'm just showing you the after. I'm sorry. Let me show you. Ta-da! We just ended up doing just kind of a colorful sticker dump. I had all my markers that I'd taken out of their pouch. I don't remember why, but I was feeling inspired to do like this little like square thing, and then I spent like the last hour just going through my stickers and finding things of all these colors, and honestly it was incredibly satisfying. So day 2 of journaling every day for a week. I have work starting in 1 hour for my overnight shift tonight. So this is gonna be I'm gonna put the camera down now for the rest of the day. I'm going on a date with my boyfriend tomorrow, so I'm gonna let that be a me day. But I'm gonna pick the camera back up on Monday, and we will do our other people's clothes run to go donate our clothing. Yay! Good afternoon. It's Monday. We're about to do our clothing run to get all these clothes donated. That's our plan for today. I'm very much on my period today, so everything hurts. So I decided to dress extra cute just to hopefully boost my mood, and also drink just a lot of water. But I'm still determined to go downtown today and get these clothes donated, and I will show you around as we go. Let's go into the city. All right, hello. We're back here again. I have another green tea. Paget's going on her toys once again, and we're making a little outro. So, semi-successful run to other people's clothes. The successful part was I have less clothes in my wardrobe now, which was the ultimate goal. I was like, fingers crossed, maybe I'll get a little money off of it, but I didn't really. I did buy some stickers though, which you saw in the last clip, just because I was like, well, they're donating my clothes for me, I might as well support them with a small purchase that can go in my journal. That was goal this week, check. And my other goal this week was to journal more, which I have been mostly successful at. I feel like I'm still getting my legs back a little bit with it, but I have done a couple more pages. I feel like they're not to the standard that I typically like to make them, but it feels like progress. It feels like progress for a hobby that has been dormant for me for a couple weeks. I think my favorite little page I made this one, which is like all kind of monochromatic. I just really enjoyed kind of like dragging my pen down the page and making a bunch of stripes. But I also really enjoyed my little list of everything I did in a day. I also put the playbill from the show that my boyfriend and I went to go see. We saw Heathers. I loved it. I don't feel like giving a more comprehensive review because honestly, I got comp tickets because a friend of mine works there. If you're interested in seeing more of my journaling content, I do have an Instagram dedicated to my junk journal. It is just kivas.journal. I am not very good at posting regularly on it, but I really try. I also have a normal Instagram that I post on like every few months. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed and have an excellent weekend. Bye-bye.